Hey Twinklers, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little different with you guys. I wanted to be a little bit more raw, I wanted to be a little bit more open. I want to talk to you about kind of what's going on in my life, where I'm at, you know, as far as my job goes, my normal life, my mental health. I wanted to just be a little bit more open and raw with you guys today. I feel like it's first of all been a while since I've even sat down and done a video like this with you guys, where I just kind of, you know, a bit of chit chat back and forth. I want to know what's going on with you guys as well. So please, at any point, if you feel like any of this is resonating with you, comment down below. Let me know what's going on in your lives as well. I know this is going to be something kind of completely different than what I normally do. I do have some Disney things going on as well. I mean, I do have some pins that I do want to open. I'll probably be more so towards the end of the video. But I just wanted to, yeah, just sit down and talk to you guys a bit about what's kind of up and what's going on in my life and what's going on as far as kind of mental health. I wanted to talk about that just a little bit. So this is not a video that you guys are interested in. You guys have no interest in listening to this. You want to just see my normal Disney stuff and you don't want to watch that. That is totally okay. If I only get like 20 views on this, then that's totally fine. I just really felt like doing this type of video. If you guys really like this and I get, you know, 5,000 views on it, that's totally awesome too. But I just kind of wanted to be, yeah, a little bit more open and just talk to you guys. So hey, what's up with you guys? I hope you guys are doing really well. At this point, we're really only a few days away from Halloween, which I'm totally excited about. We really love Halloween around here. I hope you guys do too. Kiddos are totally excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Hubby's like, you know, whatever. Hubby's always whatever with everything. But yeah, we're totally into it. So let me know, are you guys totally into Halloween? Are you all about it? Do you guys have decorations up? Are you guys totally over Halloween? Are you already into Christmas mode? I've seen so many commercials for Christmas already. It's like, it's not even the end of October and they're already like overloading with Christmas. Even in the shops, like I see so many Christmas displays up already. I think that's totally crazy, which is honestly a part of what's kind of leading into some of my anxiety. I am completely a Christmas person. I love it. Christmas is definitely my favorite time of the year. I absolutely love just everything, just the atmosphere, the mood, the love, the smells. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to put my Christmas tree up. But that does also go into the whole, you know, Christmas time. Kids want presents. I want to give them presents. I love getting presents. I honestly love getting presents. You know, they say as you grow up, oh, it's not so much about the presents. I mean, it's not about presents. Let me just clarify what I mean. But like, I totally love getting presents. So like, let me know, are you guys still an adult who loves getting presents? Because I definitely still do. I can't wait till my parents give me some presents. My husband always does such a good job. So I really do love it. But it kind of, like I said, it leads into my first part of some of the anxiety that I'm having right now. We are going to Disney soon. I will have an entire trip video coming up for that. But we're going to Disney soon, which kind of plays right along with the whole Christmas time. So like a huge part of my Christmas budget is now going towards our Disney trip. And so right now I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I have to really budget this year. I have to make sure that I put money aside for it. I have to make sure my credit cards are paid off. I have to make sure I keep my spending under control. And so it definitely leads to a bit of anxiety there. And I feel like that's so common this time of year. And I've really been getting upset about it and like losing some sleep over it because one, I want to make sure that it's a good Christmas for my family, for my kids. And I mean, it always is, regardless of how big or small it is. We've had some years where I've totally gone overboard shopping, like completely overboard, and I need to like smack myself in the face. And then like last year, for instance, I really did tone it down. I did not buy very much for the kids at all. And I mean, it was a great Christmas. But there's always that anxiety of a mom. You want them to have a good Christmas. You want to make sure they have everything. You want to make sure they have everything they need and a few things that they want. And it definitely has some anxiety there for that. As far as the YouTube side of it as well, it can definitely give you anxiety and make you kind of rethink some choices in life. And what I mean by that is we do a lot of swaps on here. We do a lot of like things, especially Vlogmas. Vlogmas is a huge thing. So for those of you who don't know what Vlogmas is, over the month of December, from basically December 1st to 25th. A lot of YouTubers, I did it last year myself, we have a video that comes out basically every single day. And that's what Vlogmas is. It's really great. It's a really great way to get content out. It's really great to boost your algorithm. I'll talk about the algorithm in a minute. It's a really great thing. And so what a lot of us do, and I mean, I learned from last year that you really need to plan ahead, is we start doing swaps with each other. And I thought this year, instead of doing a lot of big swaps like I did last year, I'm just going to do a bunch of smaller swaps. So I was honestly really happy. I think I have, I want to say like 7 small swaps I'm doing. So it's like I picked one person or one person picked me. It just depends on how it kind of worked out. And I was like, okay, well, let's do a sock swap. Okay, let's do a book swap. Okay, let's do like an ornament swap. So it kind of just like one thing per person. So it definitely cut down on the price. So I was feeling pretty good about it. And then I had a few of my friends reach out to me and were like, hey, like, this was a success last year. Let's do this again this year. I have a really great idea for this year. Are you interested in? And right off the bat, because I'm always so excited about it, I say yes. And we always have a limit, so I feel like pretty comfortable with it. And then when I sit back and I think about it, I was like, oh my God, like, especially this year, because I do have the added expense of us going to Disney, it's like, did I make the right choice? Now, so I already have like the whatever 6, 7 swaps that I was already committed to. Now I have like 2 or 3 box swaps. And we always have a max budget of usually around $50, or like we have a minimum of you have to spend at least $50, but don't go above this. Like there's usually stipulations in there. But like, let's be real, like we always go over, and I don't know if it's something that we just kind of do to ourselves. It's like we go over because we want everyone to see that we're good gifters, or because you don't want to seem cheap. So we tend to go over, and it's kind of like, why? Like, why didn't we just stick to budget? Why didn't everybody just stick to budget? Because there's always that one person. I can think of at least 3 people right off the top of my head who like always go over budget. And I don't think that they're trying to show us up by any means. I think that's just the type of people they are. But it does put a lot of pressure on us, and it does put a lot of pressure on my wallet, and then my husband gets upset. And so it's a whole thing, and it's something that can just kind of bog you down. And you wouldn't think, like, when you guys see me opening my gifts, I'm so excited. I'm so excited when I gift off my gifts, but it's something that it's like, oh yeah, like this is actually a thing that can be really upsetting. And that's kind of where I've been at for the last few days as far as the Christmas season goes. I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait for these swaps. So do not misunderstand me, but it's something that does, like, you really got to think about it. You really got to make sure you're making the right choice, and then you got to make sure you're sticking to your budget. And it's something that can really be really overwhelming if you don't keep it under control. Going on with the whole YouTube thing, I really feel like I've been totally MIA on YouTube for the past, I want to say, good 2 weeks, and I really have been. And there's a few reasons for this. One of the reasons is, one, I have so many YouTube friends, and I really try to watch so many of their videos. So like I said, I try to watch their videos, and when I don't watch their videos, or when I do watch their videos, I always try to comment so that they know that I'm there, and they know that I'm watching. I want other people to see that I'm watching as well. There's a whole kind of, method to my madness, I guess. And I was starting to already fall behind just because, life and work and whatnot. And so with October, I hope you guys have been keeping up with the Boo Ball, because it's honestly been so much fun. I was already starting to fall behind, and I started to fall behind on some of my friends' Boo Balls, and then I was trying to keep up. And so what I started to do is I just would watch them as I was like getting ready for something, getting ready to film, getting ready to go to work or whatever. So then I was watching, but then I wasn't commenting. So then I was trying to go back and then comment. And then just honestly started to become this whole thing to go back and watch some of these Boo Balls and comment, plus watch, everybody's videos that I watch on a regular basis and comment. Plus always trying to find new content, new people to connect with, because I love connecting with people through YouTube. And honestly, it was just starting to get too much. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to take a few days off. And as much as I've loved having those few days off, it was honestly more of a daunting task to try to get back into it again, especially again going back with the boo ball to try to comment on people's YouTube videos. I think around day 16 I kind of fell apart and I was like, no, like I just can't. So I really have been watching everybody's boo ball. Everyone's been doing such a great job. Again, great job with the box swaps. Don't know how many of us stuck to budget, but it's honestly been so cool and so much fun. And as far as that goes, I've honestly loved it, but as far as the YouTube side of it goes, it's really kind of dragged me down a little bit. Also, speaking of a good old YouTube itself, I honestly had to take a little break because I was getting really mad at YouTube. And this is just my own personal kind of goals for myself that I was meeting, and I was doing so good and I was honestly so happy. And then I don't know what you want to call it, if something happened with the algorithm, if YouTube changed something, if I really did just have a big fall off, I don't know. But a few months ago, I was honestly doing super awesome on YouTube. I was getting a lot of views basically within the first day. I was hitting over 1,000 views within the first 2 to 3 days. I was trending really well. I was getting a lot of subscribers quite quickly. And then around the beginning to middle of August, it honestly kind of just like stopped. Like it went from like 100% down to like 20%. I don't know what the goodness happened. I really haven't changed any of my videos. I typically do the Disney unboxing type thing, and I know that's what's most popular for me. It's the one that I love doing the most, to be quite honest. And it totally just kind of fell apart. And I'm honestly not a huge person who even totally watches my numbers. My husband actually watches my numbers quite a bit, and so when he started telling me about this trend, I started watching more, and the more I started watching, the more I kind of got really irritated with it, and really irritated with YouTube, and then irritated with myself. So I was trying to figure out what was kind of going on. After honestly a good month and a half, I started talking to some of my other friends, and they noticed this trend was going on too, and it was making me even more mad. And so I kind of decided, you know what, nope, I need to take a step back. I need to, you know, check myself out, because I was again losing sleep. I was starting to lose some of my hair. I was not doing a good job as far as my own mental health. I wasn't doing a good job as far as like being a mom. I was starting to get really snippy, and so everything just kind of started to spiral. So yeah, honestly, watching these numbers was making me go crazy. So I decided, like, again, nope, I wasn't like going to be doing this. I wasn't going to sit there and watch these numbers. Watching numbers isn't why I started this in the first place. I started this because I wanted to talk. I wanted to have a voice. I wanted to have a platform. I love Disney. I want to share my love of Disney. I want to share my ideas. I want to make new friends. So that's kind of why I started this. And I decided that, like, yeah, like I need to just like take a break. I needed to step back. I needed to just do me and just kind of calm myself and kind of center myself and figure out where I want to be. We did just have Canadian Thanksgiving, which was a really big help, because I'm a huge fan of like daily affirmations and gratitude. If you guys haven't noticed that, I always do them pretty much every single day on my Instagram. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because I basically every morning I have like a daily affirmation out there. So I kind of started to focus in again and like do more gratitudes and what am I grateful for every single day. What is something even small that happened during the day that I, you know, could be grateful for. And even though I don't really love my job at the moment, I'm grateful that I have a job when so many others don't. I'm grateful that I have teeth. Like, it's one of the things my kids said. You know, like we're so many things to be grateful for. So when you get into a state of gratitude, you actually really don't have any other feelings. Like, you can't be angry, you can't be sad, you can't be anxious when you get into a true state of gratitude. So I really tried to switch my mental health into that way and just to focus on that. And in the end, YouTube is what it is. It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. There's gonna be people who came out after me who totally surpassed me. There's gonna be people who have been on here for years who unfortunately are always struggling. I wish I could tell you guys the secret with the algorithm. I truly do not know myself. And so here I am. This is where I am with YouTube and the algorithm and how it all is working out. And you can't let small things get to you in the end. I mean, if I have, you know, a good solid audience of 400 people who watch me all the time, that is amazing, and I love each and every single one of you. And then if that's all I have from here on out, that's what it is. That's totally cool. I'd rather have a bunch of small, not small friends, that sounds bad. I'd rather have a smaller number of friends who I know I can trust on than having hundreds of thousands of people who aren't really listening or aren't really resonating. So I'm grateful for that. That is my gratitude for the day. I'm grateful for all the friends that I have who are truly just awesome people. Yeah, and as for the rest of it, like as far as job and husband and kids, I mean, that's all totally good. I mean, I switched my jobs a few months ago. I think I had told you guys that, or if you guys didn't know. Why is this thing tracking? It keeps tracking my Mickey face instead of my face. Hello, I'm up here. Yeah, so I changed my job a few months ago, already a year ago now. I was in diagnostics before, whereas now I'm just full kinesiology, which is totally cool. But it's not where I want to be, the place that I'm working right now. I like it, don't misunderstand me, but it's not where I want to be. The hours are really bad, which I don't know how some people work like shift work or work like 12 hours like all the time, or like 10 hours. Or like I do like one 12-hour, I do one 10-hour, I do one 9-hour, and then I usually have like a shorter day in there. But it's like, oh my gosh, like that is driving me crazy. Like that is a huge health problem for me right now. I have bigger plans down the line, so I'm not too concerned as far as that goes. Like I know I will be changing jobs within the next little while anyways. I do have a bigger plan. But I mean, I am where I need to be right now. I mean, it's paying bills. You know, again, we're really fortunate. My husband has a really good job and I'm able to work full part-time. Like I work basically every day. It's just kind of wonky hours, like I just said. So like we are fortunate in all that. But yeah, it's not where I want to be long term. It's where I am right now, and I just, again, need to be grateful that I have a job. So many people don't. So many people kill to have a job like mine. So many people have like really crappy jobs. So I'm fortunate enough that I do at least have a job, and even though it might not be where I want to be, it's where I am right now, and having a plan, having a goal, super important. All right, so I think that is everything I really have to say, I really wanted to say. Again, I really hope you guys like this type of video. I know it's totally different than what I would normally do, and if you guys totally just skip to the end because you want to watch some pin openings, totally cool with me. But yeah, like let me know what's going on with you. Like when you guys get down, like are you like totally down and out? Are you like, what brings you back? What kind of snaps you out of it? What makes you guys happy again? What is bringing you down? Like, is it your job? Is it the change in weather? Like, honestly, let's be totally real with that. Like, it's been raining the past few days here, and so I'm down because of that. Like, what is it that keeps you up? What is it that keeps you going? Like, mental health is so important. It's so important to know when you're feeling down and accept that you're feeling down. Don't try to drag yourself out if you are feeling down. If you're down, feel down. But know the difference between being down, having some downtime, and then knowing when it is time to pull yourself back up. I mean, totally letting yourself have a good cry and then come back out of it. Like after I cry, like I hate crying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not even a big crier. I'm a happy crier. Like that's me. I cry when I'm happy, especially when it has something to do with the kids' achievements. That is when I cry. I don't cry at funerals. I don't cry when I'm sad. I don't really cry when I'm mad. I cry when I'm happy. So it takes a lot for me to cry when I'm down and sad. So sometimes that's all it takes is to having a good cry, and then I feel better. Have a good cry, have a nap, have a shower, and then I feel okay. But it's important to know your feelings, know your emotions, know where you're at, and try to fix whatever it is that's bringing you down. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm like horribly down and out. I've been having a bad kind of few weeks that have just kind of all led up to this kind of point over the past few days. And I just really, really wanted to share it with you guys. I hope this was helpful for some of you. I hope some of you guys can resonate with this and can feel better and totally know you're not alone. I'm always told that I'm always so happy, and I'm so happy opening boxes. I'm so happy on here, and I totally am. Like, this platform makes me very, very happy, but that still doesn't mean that I'm not down and out sometimes. Like, that's totally normal, you guys. So I just hope you all are doing super good, and like just know you're not alone, and I'm totally here to talk to you guys. And if you guys really, really need help, like, don't ever be ashamed to get help. I've gone to see a psychiatrist and a counselor and a therapist and all those things like a good number of times through my life, for many different reasons, and there's no shame in it whatsoever. Like, people need to talk. It's great to have friends, it's great to have people you can rely on, but sometimes you just need someone who's totally disconnected and can actually give you professional opinion. And like, if you guys need to go to that, like, go, and know, like, there's no reason that you shouldn't go, and no reason you should feel bad about it whatsoever. Alright, so let's make this sad and kind of gloomy video into something a little bit more fun and awesome. It is, like I said, a few days until Halloween. I have had this box that I have wanted to open for the past little while. It was sent to me by the Disney sisters. It is a Haunted Mansion pin box. It has 2 pins on the inside, and I think basically all of the pins actually glow in the dark, and I'm totally all about that. Like, glow in the dark anything is just... yes, like, I'm totally all about it. I actually have quite a few pins that glow in the dark. I had no idea that they actually would glow in the dark until like one night I was walking out of my office. I turned all my lights off, and like, I was like, what the heck? I knew one of them actually glowed up. It sounds so weird, it's like blowed up. That one of them actually glowed in the dark, but there's actually a few on there. So I will probably within the next few days show you guys my entire pin collection for this year. But I did want to open these with you. They're really, really cool pins. I saw Becca open them, Robin's opened a few, so I'm totally into it. On the back, honestly, I want really any of the ladies or the Haunted Mansion pins. They look really, really cool, like Haunted Mansion pins as far as the house goes. Which one don't I want the most? I don't know. I'm totally cool with any of them, really. Like, they're all pretty awesome pins. Oh my gosh, why is it focusing on Mickey head? Stop. Okay, so let's do this. Let's open this up. Nice and big. Who is it? Oh, cool. Right off the bat, got one of the ones I wanted. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. First off, it's a freaking huge pin. So it is this one. It is one of the Haunted Mansion ones. So the house itself, oh my gosh. Mickey, you're making me really mad. So... there we go. So it is the Haunted Mansion. I love the purple background. This pin is bloody-gantic. And the house actually, I'm pretty sure it's the house anyways, glows in the dark. So super, super cool right there. This is a really, really nice pin. Oh my gosh. I always like get pins and then wish I would have gotten more of those pins because they're so stinking cool. And this is one of those sets that I'm gonna really wish I would have gotten more of. Let's open this one and see. Okay, this is like part of the... oh, there's a bit of a scratch on this. Oh no, it's just a little bit of grease there. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the ones I would have totally been okay not getting, but again, totally fine. Go on my Halloween board. And it is the... sweet, didn't focus on Mickey. It is the graveyard scene there. So again, I think the graves actually glow up in the dark. Really, really cool. These ones, like, these are gigantic, especially for being like a mystery pin. These are huge. Totally loving it. So yeah, there it is. Even though some days I'm down and out and like feeling super crappy, I do something like this. I look at my Disney stuff, I open some Disney stuff, and I'm feeling so much better. So like, that's one reason why I absolutely love Disney, and that's one reason I absolutely love all of you guys. Okay guys, I know this is again completely off key here, something totally different that I never do, but I really hope you guys like it. I really hope you guys not can resonate with it. I don't hope you guys are feeling like this or ever feel like this, but I just want you guys to know, like, it's totally cool if you do, totally all right. We're all here for each other. We're all here to kind of get through this. If Disney helps you get through it, then like power to you. If you have exercise, if there's like certain like foods that you eat when you're down, like let me know what helps you guys feel better. You guys definitely help me feel better. Watching Disney, opening Disney definitely helps me feel better. And just know, like, it's okay. Like, everything is okay. Alright, Twinklers, that does it for me today. No matter what you guys are doing, I hope you're having an absolutely magical day, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye!